Hello everyone, I am Sakshi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we have officially reached the end month of 2025, and before stepping into 2026, I am here to share with you top 5 lessons that I learned this year, and I am genuinely carrying them with me into the next year. And these 5 lessons have changed the way I think, the way I trust, and the way I see life altogether. So, without any further delay, let's get started with the video. Lesson number one: not every close friend is your true friend. One of the biggest realizations this year brought me was about friendships. Do you know how sometimes we have that one friend or maybe a few friends who seem incredibly close to you? They know everything about you, they know everything about your life, they seem to be your biggest supporters until life shifts a little and their intentions don't feel the same. This year taught me to look beyond that friend label and actually observe people, how they treat you or how they behave with you when they do not need anything from you. There are friends who show up because they genuinely care about you, they genuinely care about your good and about whatever you are doing in your life. And then there are friends or there are people who claim themselves as your friends who are with you until and unless you are serving them something or until and unless something from you is benefiting them. And the hardest part is accepting that these people were not real. They were just there with you because of their own reasons, whatever it was. But here is what I learned, that it is very, very important for your own mental peace, for your own well being, to let these people and these friendships go, because the people who genuinely care will stay with you. Your true friends will always support you and be there with you, no matter how the life shifts, no matter what situations come across. And holding on to people who manipulate you, who always try to make you feel that it was always your mistake, is just killing your own peace. Because real friends don't disappear, real friends don't leave you when you need them, and real friends are someone who stay with you in every step of your life. These realizations become so important in order to release these people, in order to release and let go of these friendships. Lesson number two: forgiveness is the biggest gift you give yourself. And this is one of the most beautiful lesson of the year. We as humans, we always expect people to apologize for their behavior. And I think it is very important to forgive people even if they are not sorry or even if they don't apologize for to you for their behavior, because forgiveness is something that you do for your own goodness. It actually releases the burden you are carrying in your mind, in your heart, for the other person. I would always advise, I always believe in that we should never hold grudges for people. Of course, if someone has caused us some harm, it is so human to feel bad about it. It is so human to be a little bit upset to them. But I think it is very, very important for your own sane, for your own peace, to forgive people who have done bad to you or who have hurt you in any way. And this will bring you a lot of peace in your life, because it clears up the space that you are holding that grudge on. So, forgiveness this year became more about me and less about them. And it became a way of cutting that emotional cord that was draining me and my mental peace. Remember this one thing, that not everyone you forgive deserves a place in your life again. Lesson number three: don't expect support from everyone around you. I think the real support system in your life is you, your family, and the tiny circle that you have built with love. You know, we always expect people to support our dreams, to support our goals, and if it does not happen our way, we are always worried or we are always disappointed in them. This year made me realize that people are not obligated to support you all the time. And maybe expecting support from everyone is something that where we go wrong. And most of the people in your life will support you or will come to you until the result shows up, and that is the honest and the real truth. There are going to be very few people that are going to stay with you or support you in the growing stage or in the stage where you are building something. something, and always be grateful to them, because they are your real support system, and they are the ones who will always wish good for you and good for your progress. Lesson number 4: strengthening your relationship with yourself and with God will take you so much far in life than any other external support could ever. This was one of the most peaceful lesson of 2025 for me. I think we are always busy building our bonds or nourishing our bonds with other people. We show care, love, support everywhere. But I think it is very important to build a strong relationship with yourself. It is very important to know yourself, to sit with yourself, and to know what you really want from your life. Spirituality this year wasn't just a form of practicing, it was more about grounding myself. I think spirituality is something that will always provide you peace in your life. It really helped me to stay calm in the situations where I was overwhelmed. It helped me to find answers where I was confused. And I think I can make like a whole separate video about spirituality, because I believe that it should be a very integral part of our lives. Once you start building that connection with God, honestly, life feels so much more better and so much more peaceful. You start seeing meaning in chaos, comfort in pain, and gratitude in uncertainty. And this is one lesson that I'm definitely carrying with me in 2026. Lesson number 5, and the most important lesson that I learned this year, is value your family. Because in a world full of temporary people, their love is only permanent thing. Out of everything 2025 taught me, this is one of the most beautiful lessons that I learned or that I realized, that we always underestimate the love, care, and the affection of our families. We often take people at home for granted, thinking that their support, their love for us is their affection for us, their way of celebrating us is so normal. But the more you grow, the more you live your life, you start realizing that your family is your real blessing. They stand beside you when the world questions you. They will always see your potential even when you doubt yourself. They forgive you faster than anyone else can. And they love you without terms, without rewards, and without any expectations. So I would just advise you, or I would just tell you that value your family more and more, because they are the ones who will be staying with you, who will be believing in you even if the world questions you. So value your family and respect their love. Always love your family and be there whenever they need you. These were my 5 lessons that I learned this year. If any of these lessons resonated with you, or if you found this video helpful, do consider to be a part of this community, and also share one lesson that you learned this year in the comment section down below. And if you found this video meaningful and helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week with something meaningful. Take care. Have a good day.